Okay. Okay, guys, I told you I was going to show you who's behind the whole deal. And open your minds, guys. Just humble yourself before God and say, Lord, if this is true, let me see it. Because Jesus said he's come to give sight to the blind. And so we are all born spiritually blind. So I wanted you to see here. This is Daniel 2:43. It says, and whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave to one another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. Okay, so they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men. Okay, I'm going to go here to Genesis 6 real quick, and I'm going to let you guys see. Here we go. Genesis 6.4. Right, look. The Nephilim were on the earth. There were giants in the earth in those days. And also after that, when the sons of God, that's Satan and the fallen angels, came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men. Okay, right there, guys. At that point, and in the book of Daniel, it says, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men. So here's the deal. No matter what, at that point, what was one thing became two. When they mingled themselves with the seed of men, then the one species became two species. Now, let's just think about that for a sec, because I'm going to show it to you. You're not going to believe what you're going to see. So, when the sons of God, that's Satan and the fallen angels.
According to Job, yes.
Yeah, go look it up in the book of Job. Satan and the sons of God. It's in the book of Job, so you know who they are. So when they mingled themselves with the seed of men, that created a hybrid situation. So you got two things in one container. So in one body, you have a seed of a serpent, because Satan is the serpent, and the seed of the woman. Now let me show you something. I want you to look over here. I'm going to show you, the Bible talks about us being sheep. We're going to look at some sheep. So here's a sheep right here. Here's the sheep's eye right here. Here's his other eye right here. Here's his nostril right there. His nostril. There's his lips. And there's the tongue sticking out right there. Okay? Here's the top of the sheep's head coming down to the ear. Here's going down to the other ear right there. There's the fur in the ear. Okay, you see the sheep, don't you? Of course you do. It's a sheep with its tongue sticking out. Okay, it's also the virgin when you turn it right side up. Now, we have an image of the virgin. Well, what connotation comes to mind with the virgin? I mean, isn't that what guys are looking for? Isn't that, okay, so when Satan and the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, they bare children to them. Okay, I want to show you something so you can see it on the light board. Look at that. That's a sheep with its tongue sticking out, guys. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to show you. I'm going to take you back over 3,600 years in just a minute. We're going to take a little trip to the past, and I'm going to show you who you are. I'm going to show you your identity and who's bombing the buildings. I told you I was going to show you who is bombing these buildings, and I'm going to show you. So let me look at my outline, because I want to stick. I actually made an outline for this. Okay, so I'm going to show you the queen, though. This is also the Queen of Heaven, because the Virgin is worshipped as a mother goddess. Okay, the Catholic Church, guys, I was born and raised Catholic. It is pure and utter hypocrisy. It is idolatry. They get on their knees in front of statues and pray to statues. They worship the Virgin. They believe that you can go to a place called purgatory, where it's like a timeout for your sins.
Yeah.
Balderdash. I mean, that's the nicest way I can say it. Look, Jesus died on the cross to make the two men one. Go read Ephesians 2. It says, He Himself is our peace, who has taken the two men and made one new man from the two.
Exactly.
Stay with me, because when you see what's on this hieroglyph, and I'm going to I'm gonna blow your mind. This is gonna blow your mind.
Yes, and for those of you, neither Johnny or I don't believe, are saying that Mary was bad. We're saying the worship, any worship, we're not to make any graven image or any false idol.
Right.
And put before God.
Okay.
And so worshiping the Virgin.
Then you got a problem.
Yes.
You got a big problem because you're worshiping a false god.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's other gods, I guarantee it. And okay, here we go. So I'm gonna show you a couple images real quick, and then I'm gonna start putting together the hieroglyph, and I'm gonna start tying all this stuff together. Okay, super important. Right here. You're gonna see this in just a minute. This is a male member. This is a penis right here, and it's penetrating a female vagina right there. Okay? I probably don't need to color it. I really don't feel like it, but I'll do it really quick because otherwise someone will have some, comment.
It looks pretty hard.
Here's the female part. Right here. Okay, there you go. There's the female part. And there's the male part penetrating the female part. Boy, I'll tell you what, if you can't see that, if you have carnal knowledge, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Turn off the video. Okay, that's penetration. Okay, now, I'm going to show you the face of an alien. And I'm going to go right down here, Chris. Here's the eye right here. Here's the other eye right here. Here's the nose. Here's the frowny, pissed off mouth. Here's the top of the head. Right there. And then, if I cover up the face, it also makes the penis, the scrotum, and it's also penetrating the female. So it becomes a couple different things. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's talk about it. Now we're going to put together the mystery. You guys are going to freak out. This is amazing. Okay, here we go, guys. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to deal with this. I'm going to show you. I told you the pyramid's the enemy, right? Here we go. I'm going to show you how Lady Gaga is a mouthpiece.
All right, we got a big show. Lady Gaga, Sophia Vergara, and more. Let's go backstage.
Now, I want you to stop and I want you to look right here on her face. You know how she's got those like bone extensions? You seen those, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, but watch this. Here you go. She's going to put on her little pyramid mask like my metal helmet. There. Okay. You see it? You're looking at a representation of a pyramid which is glorifying Satan and the fallen angels, and she's a mouthpiece for the pyramid. Okay. Now, I'm going to drop this one because we're not going to watch a whole bunch of it. I'm going to drop this one. I'm going to close it. I'm going to go back to here. And then I'm going to show you, let's see, Obama, Gaga. Okay, now, we're going to talk about the Queen of Heaven in the Bible. I'm going to read it to you out of Jeremiah. And let me tell you, man, God is about to destroy the Queen of Heaven, man. So get ready. We'll let the advertisement run. How do I drop that thing? Boy. Where is it?
You shrink it. Shrink that. It's right behind it, yeah. There we go.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Okay, I gotta go back.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Okay, guys. Remember what? Okay, hang on a sec, Chris. What did I do with all the U.S. currency? What did I do with it? I made a pyramid out of it, and I turned the pyramid upside down because the Bible says those who try to hide their plans from the Lord are doomed. They carry out their schemes in secret and think no one will see them or know what they are doing. They turn everything upside down. And here's what their plans are: breeding with the human race, creating a fit extension to occupy. So inside a human body, they become your consciousness inside of you, which is the consciousness of Satan, and you are merely a slave. You are born a slave. You are born this way. Okay, now check it out. Ready? Okay, I'm going to put the picture up here. Okay, here you go. There's the Queen of Heaven. There you go. And when you turn it upside down, what do you get? You get a dead sheep. Okay, the pyramid's your enemy. There's a big pyramid. Wow, check that out. An upside down pyramid. Okay, now watch this. Freeze frame it. You see the face right here? Okay, you see it? Watch. They're going to turn it upside down because they're telling us that new race is about to get birthed. Watch this. There it goes, upside down. And what's their plans? Yeah. Mother Goddess.
This is the manifesto of Mother Monster.
Mother Monster. Now listen.
On Goat, a government-owned alien territory in space, a birth of magnificent and magical proportions took place. But the birth was not finite. It was infinite.
Nice.
As the wombs numbered.
Okay, guys, that is disgusting. Look what they're doing. You see the pyramid? That's on purpose. It's the birth of the New World Order. They're turning everything upside down, so
Mitosis of the future began.
the mitosis of the future began.
That this infamous moment in life is not temporal. It is eternal.
Okay, you see the two halves?
And thus began.
Okay, did you see the egg come out? Let's go back. I'm sorry this is disgusting, but you need to know what it is. There it was. Okay, that's not a child, that's an egg.
Yep.
Check it out. Ready?
Life is not temporal.
Watch.
It is eternal.
Exactly. An egg came out.
There's an egg, and it's got two different heads in it. Okay, guys, get ready. So that's enough of that disgustingness. Sorry about that, but you need to understand what we're dealing with. And then I'm going to show you. She's got knowledge. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. Gaga Lino egg. Here we go. Okay.
Hey, let's take a look at the Grammy performance. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, she just came out of an egg. She's a grown adult coming out of an egg. It's a reptile egg. Get ready, guys. Please stay with me because this is going to blow your mind. I mean, it blows my mind. And Chris, how long have you been looking at this stuff, man? I've been doing this since 2002, but our time's here. The Hoover Dam's about to go. And I'm going to show you what it looks to be the day. Chris, hey, would you do me a favor and let that poor kitty out the door? Sorry, guys. My cat's running for the door. But here we go, man. This is exciting stuff, guys. This is so exciting. Well, forget the cat, man. She just ran off. All right. Anyway, here we go. Check it out. So here's Lady Gaga coming out of the big reptile egg. Okay. So there's the birth. Now watch this. Let's go here.
All sorts of people all over the world with so many different views, but most importantly, I think it's about bringing people together, and the performance we did last night at the Grammys was, and what we've been doing with the egg and the rebirth, it's meant to signify an artistic statement of birthing a new race, and it's a race with no prejudice.
Birthing a new race. Genesis 6.4. When the sons of God saw the beautiful women of the human race, they took any they wanted as their wives. There's the penetration that's going to cause this new birthing. There's the person or the entity behind it, which is an alien penetrating her. Now, I'm going to show you guys what's just going to absolutely blow your mind. And then, let's see, I want to make sure I get all this stuff in here. Picture of the female, okay. Reproductive system, right. Alien birth, okay. Here we go. Okay, so one more time, just real quick.
And the performance we did last night at the Grammys was, and what we've been doing with the Alien the Rebirth, it's meant to signify an artistic statement of birthing a new race, and it's a race with no prejudice, a race within the race of humanity.
Stop right there. A race within the race of humanity. When the sons of God saw the beautiful women of the human race, that's what the Bible says.
Yep.
So they're birthing a new race within the race of humanity. It's right there in Genesis 6. Try and argue with that. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to drop this. You ready? I'm going to show you what their plans are. This is the fun part, guys, and then we're going to go back to this. Check this out. Okay, I also want to read this is Jeremiah, I think it's Jeremiah 44, and it says, listen to this. God's telling how he's going to utterly destroy those that put their trust in Egypt, but behold, I will watch over them for evil and not for good, and the men of Judah that are in the land of Egypt shall be consumed by the sword and famine. Let's see, because it says they have worshipped the queen. Here it is, the queen of heaven. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel. That's who my God is, guys. Ye and your wives have both spoken with your mouths and fulfilled with your hands, saying, we will surely perform our vows that we have vowed to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven. Okay, did you see Lady Gaga do the representation of the Queen of Heaven? That's who she's glorifying in her video when she's floating up there in the heavens, and she says there's a birth of magnificent, magnificent, whatever it was. So here we go. Check it out. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Ready? You want to see what their plans are for you? Here we go. This is the creature. Here's his eye right here. Here's his pointy nose right there. This is a shadow of his eye on the other side of his face. Here's his mouth wide open right here. Okay. There we go. There's his mouth wide open. Here's his tongue coming out like a serpent. See it? Right there. See the tongue? See the red tongue like turning into a serpent tongue right there? And then it splits at the end. Okay, he's wearing an orange turban right here. There's the orange turban he's got on. So there's the eye, the nose, the mouth wide open. Here's the tongue coming out of the mouth. Here's his arms. Here's his arms like he's a monster. All you little monsters. Okay, Lady Gaga. You know, there you go. Okay, so check it out. So here is a monster, and he's eating the kid that's in his hand, and I'm going to show you in this book because it's easier for you to see, and because I got to flip this whole hieroglyph. Check it out. Here we go. Okay, Chris, can you get that right there? Here's the same guy, and I just took his tongue out. It doesn't have his tongue, but he's wearing a yellow turban, and he's shoving the kid in his mouth. Can you see it? Okay, there you go. Now let's put this thing together. Okay, here we go. I'll set this right here. And we still got, some stuff. Okay, here we go. Ready? Isaiah said, those who try and hide their plans from the Lord are doomed. They carry out their schemes in secret and think no one will see them or know what they are doing. They're going to bomb the Hoover Dam. They're going to do an offshore nuke that's on the $10 bill. I'm going to show it to you. They turn everything upside down. Did you see the birthing of the new race turned upside down? Okay, well let's have a look, guys. Let's turn this whole hieroglyph upside down. Here you go. I'll take that off. I'll leave that there and leave that there. You know, I built this whole box just so I could show you guys this stuff. Is that amazing? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. There. And I even bought this thing up at the top. It's like a thing for a restaurant where you put your orders up. Dude, I've done so much to get this to people. Okay, Chris, let's start here. Let's start right Okay, now there you go. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Ready? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here's the penis right here penetrating the female vagina. Okay, here is the top of the girl's head. Here's the top of her head right here. This is her hair coming down, right? Coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. There's her hair. Here's her bangs right here, her eyes right here. Here's her mouth right here. Here's her, obviously her vagina. Here's her buttocks. Here's her hip. Oh, hang on, Chris. Sorry. Hang on, guys. Sorry about that. I'll put extra tape on it. Hang on, Chris. Aye. Sorry, guys. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to get this thing to stay up there. It's a little heavier than most restaurant orders. Okay, there you go. Okay, so check this out. So, come on. Okay, so there's the girl on her knees. Her eyes here. Top of her head is here. Okay, she's on her knees. This is her hip going out here. This is her buttocks right here in the shadows. And then going down to her knee, to her leg going back, and to her foot. Okay? Here's her other part of her buttocks going down, her thigh. Here's her knee right here. And then her leg is shooting out here behind her body. Here's a penis penetrating her. Okay, now let me show you this. This right here is the outline of the alien. There's his eye right there. There's his eye right there. There's the nose right there. There's the mouth right there. Here's his head right here. There's his head. Okay, now I'm going to drop this down and I'm going to show you where this came from in a minute. Okay, there, I'm starting to put this thing together. Here is, I'm going to show you guys some separate images. Here is an image of an alien right here in blue. There's his eye, his nose, and his mouth. Part of his head's missing, but it's over there. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go put it on the hieroglyph, Chris. So I'm going to walk over here and I'm going to set it right here. Wow, check that out. So now we have this alien and he's I'm missing a pin. That's okay, but there he is right there. So there's the head of the alien. His neck becomes a penis. He's penetrating a female vagina. The girl, don't forget, she's under there. She's on her knees. But when I put this part on, it makes the creature eating his own kid. Well, stay with me, guys, because you're going to freak out. Okay, Chris, there's a reptile egg. Remember Lady Gaga came out of a reptile egg? And it's what? It's about a new race being birthed within the race of humanity. Get ready.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, you know what? Let me show you this first, Chris. Watch this. Here's a reptile in the fetal position. Let's see. There's his eye right there. There's an eye on the far side. There's his nose coming under his stomach. There's the back of the reptile. And there's the tail of the reptile right there. Okay, let me show you where that goes. We're going to put the egg right here. There we go. There's the egg right there, like Lady Gaga got out of, because it's a reptile egg. And then, let's see, let's go ahead and put the reptile in the egg. I'm going to keep it there, Chris. I'm just going to get a piece of tape. Okay, check it out. Let's put the reptile inside the reptile egg, which is the head of the kid, because you're all a bunch of slaves. Here you go. There you go. Okay. Ready? There you go. Now there's a reptile in the head of the kid. Now hang on. I got 5 minutes left. Okay, here we go now. Check this out. Here's the head of a sheep with its tongue sticking out. Here's the sheep's eye right here. And here's the sheep's nostril right here. And then here's its lip, front of its mouth. Its mouth is open. Here's the tongue coming out right here. Here's the bottom jaw of the sheep. Jesus said, "My sheep hear my voice." Here's the sheep's ear coming down right here. Right there's the ear. So there's the eye, the ear, the nostrils, the bottom jaw, and the tongue sticking out. Remember the image of the virgin? It was a sheep with its tongue sticking out. Okay, check it out, guys. Let's put this where it goes. Right there. Wow, check that out. Perfect fit. Look at that. There you go. Okay, now let me show you what that kid's eye is. This is one that I got to show you on a blank sheet first. Here we go. Okay, Chris, ready? I'm going to show him this image right here. Okay, this is an image of the devil. Okay, there's his eye right here. Here's his eyebrow right there. Here's his nose right there. Here's his lips right there. Here's his other eye right here. Okay, this is his big horn, obviously up here going like this. And come around, there's a little horn. And now look at the other eye of the devil. There's the other eye of the devil right there. The eye of the devil is the eye of the kid right here that's got the reptile in his head and a dead sheep. Okay, that eye of the kid right there equals the all-seeing eye because it's in every one of us. Now watch this, here we go. Here is that same devil. I just put him in. Here's his mouth. Here's his nose. Here's his eye. Here's his other eye right there. The eye of the kid. There it is. See it? So the eye of the kid is the other eye of the devil. Now watch. I'm going to show it to you in National Geographic where it came from. Here you go, guys. Try and argue with this. And don't forget, if you think you're judging this message is judging you. I know you probably don't like to hear that and you think, oh yeah, whatever. I'm telling you. And listen to this. Jesus said you'll know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Right? Well, if you're a hybrid and you don't know who you are, once you know who you are, then you're set free. Get it? Your identity is hidden in Christ. Okay, look, here we go. Okay, y'all see the alien right there? See him? Here you go. There he is, right there in the human body. Matthew 24 says the time will come when you will see what Daniel the prophet spoke about. The abomination of desolation standing where it should not be. There it is. There he is. Here, check it out. There's the penis penetrating the female vagina. Becomes the head of an alien up here. There's his eye, nose, mouth. There he is. If you want to get the April 2001 issue, you can get it. I'm going to show you the rest of the hieroglyph really quick. Okay. Here you go. I'm going to show you an image of another reptile. Here you go. Here's, zoom out on it, Chris, so it's little on the screen. Here's the head of a reptile right here. I'm going to cover up the psychedelic part above it. Here's the head of a reptile. Let me see if I can move this. No, that's all right. Okay, here's the head of a reptile. It's a green head. This is his eye. This is his mouth. This is his lower jaw, and this is his neck. Here's an image of a serpent going up. There's the serpent's eye, and there's the head of the serpent. There's the nose of the serpent. Okay. I'm going to show you 3 other serpents real quick. Here's a serpent right here with his mouth wide open. He's green. There's his eye. Here's his other eye on the far side of his face, and his mouth is wide open. Here's another purple serpent coming up. There's his eye. There's his bottom jaw open. And here's an upside down like viper serpent, more like a rattlesnake. There's his eye. There's his mouth, his fang, and his mouth's open. Now watch this. I'm going to put in between all those reptiles or serpents a face of a guy. There's his eye. His mouth. There's his eye, and there's his eye. Can you see that, Chris?
Yeah, he's like lying down.
Yeah, he's laying down on his side. Like he's laying down. There's his eye, and his mouth. He's on his side. Look, and 3 serpents are eating him. Let me show you where that goes on this hieroglyph. Okay, well, check this out. Look over here. You see, here's the eye of the serpent right there. Guess what the eye of the serpent is on? It's on the womb of the little girl. Because that's what that sick MFer Satan had his eye on, man. And I'm sorry, but I'm sick of Satan, dude. I can't wait till he burns. There you go. Wait. I'm just sorry, guys. That was a little bit of my flesh getting the best of me. Because I have to go through this stuff and show you guys what's going on. And it's so horrific. It's so sickening that it really bothers me sometimes.
It's so evil.
It's as evil as it gets, man.
Yeah.
It's a reptile breeding with us. It's a freaking reptile breeding with us in the race of humanity. A race born within the race of humanity to destroy you and your kids and everybody you love and send every one of you to hell. You don't believe there's a hell? I'm going to show you there's a hell. Get ready. Okay, so check it out. Let me show you what's in this sick, twisted thing. So here's the big reptile. By the way, this is a DNA strand stinging her in the back of the neck.
And on the other side, too.
And then check it out. And here's the big serpent going up. Here's the DNA strand going up the serpent. And the serpent, the eye of the serpent is the womb of the female, the little girl. I want to get it right on there. There we go. Right on it. Okay, now check it out. Look at this. The queen's hand is holding the hand of the kid. Look at that. Like whatever. Like that's the hand of a kid. Look at that. Does that look like a kid's hand? That's the serpent on top. There's the serpent coming underneath. There's the other serpent. Watch. And there's a guy laying on his side being munched down. That's your future, guys. You either turn to Christ or that's your future. Okay, now, let's see. What else have I got for you? Oh, the sheep. Check it out. You remember the sheep? Okay, there's a sheep with the tongue sticking out. See it? I'm going to give you a hard copy of it because I got a really nice hard copy that shows it really well. And I want you to see it because it's really... there we go. There we go. Okay, you see the sheep right there? Okay, see the sheep's eye, nose, tongue, ear? Now watch this. I'm going to take the same sheep and put it up here, but I'm going to color half the face red and put the horn on it. It's the devil smiling at you. It's a new race being birthed into the race of humanity. So the sheep is the victim, and the devil has a place to be. There it is. There's the devil's eye, the mouth, the horn, and then there's the sheep. What's going on with the sheep? Got a teardrop coming out of his eye because he's a host and he's dying. So check it out. I'm going to show you right here, Chris. Got it? See the sheep, the eye, the tongue, the nose?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm going to rotate it. Look, it's the queen. It's upside down. So now I'm going to put this up. I'm going to put the sheep up there. Ready? Here's the sheep right there. And I'm going to put it up here, right where it belongs. There's the sheep. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. Perfect fit. So what do you think the odds are that these things can all fit on here? Huh? You think I made that up, guys? Whatever. Yeah. Sure. Uh-huh. Yeah, so I made that up, right? I made that up. That's my craziness, right?
We got about 20 seconds.
That's okay. No, you mean before 30 minutes is up?
We're at 35.
Okay, that's cool. I still got it. I'm going to get this up there. It'll go. Okay, I'm going to show you guys hell. Here's a guy trapped in hell. Here's his eye. He's turning into flames. Here's his nose. Here's his mouth right here. Okay, let's put this guy in hell real quick. There's him. Eye, nose, mouth. There you go. Hell is real. There he is, trapped in hell. Because he's been bred with fallen angels. Mystery solved, guys. Okay, we got one more part left to do. And I'll make it quick because I'm going to show you the 11, 11, 11. Okay, there it is. There's your hieroglyph. That's who's doing the U.S. currency. Because we're all a bunch of slaves. Okay, we're going to cut this off. We're going to start part 3 right away, and we're going to try and do it real quick. Okay.